I wasn't originally going to do this. I was going to just mix this in with the whole setting up the computer and just slightly go over it. But I was thinking, these parts for my drain, they didn't come in this custom settings when you're setting up your order. You have to go in and order them separately. And the drain is very important. You don't want to get your entire system set up and not being able to drain it. So let me just go over this stuff. I figured I couldn't really find a YouTube video just concentrating on setting up the drainage to begin with. And when I was doing it, I'm like, what parts do I need? What should I get? So since this has to be a separate order from doing the system order when you first sign in the Corsair website, you have to get a valve, extra fittings, a Y splitter, and then I'm also, this one's, I guess you can go without this one, but I'm also going to drill in a fill port onto the bottom of my case, and I got a 22 millimeter drill bit to help me drill that hole into the bottom of the case. Man, this was confusing because I tried finding a whole bunch of, I was searching YouTube trying to figure out how to do this until I just gave up. I'm like, people kept giving me some weird suggestions, doing loop-de-loops and crazy turn the case upside down and flip it 3 times and sticking a CD drive in the radiator port. I don't know, now I'm just making stuff up. But just give me a simple drain. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to build a simple drain. Like I said, this is extra cost and fittings are very expensive. So an extra case of these fittings here is $80. So that is very expensive for a bit of money. Now if you want to save yourself some extra money, I went with Corsair to buy the extra parts because I wanted to keep it uniform. And I know I'm getting the same metal. But if you bought the Corsair kit and want to get your fittings somewhere cheaper, make sure you're buying copper, because this Corsair kit is copper and you want to stick with the same metal. I guess the fill drain port doesn't matter as much for the material, since the only time the fluid's going to go through this is when you're draining your system. But all these other ones, make sure you get copper. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so how I'm going to do this, let me move and zoom in a little bit. Tube's getting in the way. Let me zoom in the camera. Normally I would edit this stuff out, the zooming in and the zooming out and the upside down. But, oh wow, my battery's almost dead on my camera. But you know what? Let's make this a fun video. I'm not editing anything out. This is going to go straight through. So if I screw up, you know, most screw ups are edited out of YouTube videos, but you know, let's just have fun with this one. So, right here we're going to have the fitting screw in. Then don't lose the O-ring. And then I have my down 90-degree angle coming right here. So let me push that in there. Make sure it's, before you push it in there, make sure you put the clamp and the O-ring on the tube. Don't want to forget that. And then just push it in. And then tighten that down once that's in there. Make sure it's in there really good. Alright, now that's not going anywhere. So I'm going to have this come down from right here. And so I'm going to drill a hole right there. Right there. There it is, drilled the hole in my case. Now the fitting. Let's just hope all this lines up correctly, right? Should fit right there. Perfect. And clamp it down with this. Let's get you in for a closer look. Alright, remember I'm not going to do any video editing to this one. And there it is. Drilled into the bottom with the clamp on. And let's continue before my battery runs out. Alright, so I'm going to screw this one back in. Make sure it's in tight. That's not coming out. Now on here, make sure you put a fitting on each exit port and tighten it down. This is the Y splitter. And tighten that down tight. And at this step you can also screw on your valve. And make sure the valve is facing the direction that you want it to face. And where'd my O-ring go? There it is. Now remember, put the O-ring on the screw down cap on first, then the O-ring, and then you can just push this in there. And there we go. Nice and tight. And screw that in tight. There we go. Now that's not going anywhere. So far, so good. Now we're going to need a O-ring here. I mean a fitting there. And a fitting down here. And make sure everything's as tight as possible. Alright. Now to cut the tubing right there. Alright, so my battery just died on me, but let's continue. Got this piece in here, then the middle, and then the O-ring, and same on the other side. And we're gonna put that right in here. And I'll give you a close-up once this is done. Screw that in as tight as you can, and same with the bottom. Alright, so that is a very simple, easy drain port. Still need to get the air blower in there, but looking good. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to just throw it into one of the other videos, but since I couldn't find anything on YouTube about how to do this a simple way, figured might as well just make it into its own video. Thank you, please subscribe, and you guys have a great day.